welcome back to my channel. It's Tamar from Tamar's Kitchen, and today we are making a seafood pot pie. So there's gonna be some crab in there, some shrimp in there, some scallops in there, and some lobster in there with a whole bunch of vegetables, and it's just gonna be so good, creamy, and just absolutely delicious. So if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up, and that notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. So let's get into the video. All right, so here are all the ingredients. We have our seafood, we got some onions, seafood broth, heavy whipping cream, carrots, potatoes, flour, butter, parsley, and some garlic and pie crust. The only thing that wasn't shown was the Red Lobster biscuits, and if you want to see my recipe for that, make sure you hit maybe right side. Yeah, I think the right side to see the video on that. But yeah, so we start off putting some olive oil in the pan, and then you put your carrots, your onions, and your potatoes in there, and you want to saute them for about 10 minutes. You want them to get tender. So now I just season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And now I'm adding in my garlic. And I waited closer to the end to add in the garlic so that it doesn't burn. And then I got my butter. It was 3 tablespoons of butter. And here you're about to make your roux. So then once the butter melts, you want to put in 3 tablespoons of flour. And that's just to help thicken the mixture. And all of the exact measurements will be in the description box below. So here you want to cook this for about a minute so that you can get the flour taste out. And now I'm adding in my seafood stock. Give that a good stir. And now my heavy whipping cream. So now you just want to season it. So I use some Old Bay, some smoked paprika, complete seasoning, black pepper, some thyme, and then you just want to give that a good mix. So then I also ended up adding some garlic powder and onion powder. And then all of these seasonings, you start off with little and then you add as you go. You taste and add until it is to the way that you want it to taste. So now I have it simmering. As you can see, it's getting thicker. So now I'm just about to add in my seafood. I add this in last because seafood does not take long to cook. And I just gave it a little bit of seasoning. stirred that up, and then I put my lid on it just to cook it a little bit before putting it in the oven. And after you have that, you want to set it aside with the fire off, because you want it cooled when you put it into your actual pot pie. So for me, when I saw the recipe or just the pictures of this pot pie, I saw that they did not use a bottom for their pot pie, and I love crust when it comes to my pot pie, so I made sure that it went all the way up on the side. So I used both of the pie crusts. I just cut it to where I could add it up around the sides, as you can see what I'm doing right here. Alright, so now you want to pour your filling in. And I didn't pour it all in I didn't pour it all in at once because I didn't know if it was going to be too much. But it ended up being just enough. Alright, so now I am adding in my Red Lobster biscuit mixture. This is actually probably the hardest part of this whole thing, because trying to spread it, they're drop biscuits, so they're usually not formed, and this was very sticky and very messy, so be prepared for this part. And I like when it covers the entire pie. Like, I've seen the drop biscuit ones where you just drop the biscuits on top of the pot pie and eat it like that. But that's not the way that I prefer to do it, so that's why I made the video, to show the way that I made this pot pie. But it turned out super cool. So now I took it out the oven after about, I think, 15 minutes. And I got some butter, parsley, and garlic butter. No, not garlic butter. Garlic powder. Warmed that up, melted the butter, and then I spread that on top, just like the regular Red Lobster biscuits. And then once I put that all over the top, I put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes, or until it got golden brown on the top. Alright, and here is the finished product. Isn't it pretty? Alright, so you just want to have it set aside for 5 to 10 minutes. You know, I'm usually thirsty, so I usually don't wait 10 minutes, even though it's better to. But you cut it, serve it, and you're done. So super easy recipe, a little bit expensive, but if you wanted to do chicken, you can, and then just substitute the seafood stock for chicken, and that's basically all you would have to change. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So if you look at the next clip, I will be trying it for you guys. All right, we get to try it. Creamy like I said. Wow. I don't know who came up with this idea to use the Red Lobster as the top. Oh yeah. That was a good idea. It's not even cold outside, but like, I really like pot pies for any type of weather. This is very filling. I had a nice big piece so I could take pictures, but like, I don't know if I'm finna finish this. The top is like, since it's the biscuit, that's why I like 2 biscuits per piece. So man, it's good. Expensive, but good. You don't have to use all the seafood that I did, but those are just like my top seafoods. I used a pound of shrimp, a pound of crab meat, a half a pound scallops, and 2 small lobster tails. Alright, so I'm gonna finish the rest of this off camera. I'm gonna go watch some TV. So thank you for watching the video all the way through, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.